Hello Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be what you need to know right now for the month of May 2022. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's find out now in your cards. So the first message coming with the energy cards is we have the fourth chakra Archangel Michael. We have the victory, and we have the appreciation and the caring connections. Okay. It may feel like all the world has like turned, let's say, against you. But there is one person that who is always there supporting you, especially in a time where you maybe forget to appreciate things that you already have. They are like showing you that they are there for you. We have the heart energy. So eventually the heart energy is, Leo is the heart energy after all. So there is someone here who is attuning with that heart energy of you to your heart center, which is the pink. And it shows that you are ready to receive love from someone who maybe also, again, like supporting you in a time where you feel maybe defeated in a situation, or maybe there has been some handicap, but whatever is happening here, there is someone here who is connecting with you. So there is a healing there. We have the Nine of Swords. This can be also a compassionate talk with a person. Of course, how you also communicate, how do you also communicate with yourself is very important. Okay, King of Cups. This person, they are like opening you up. There is particular thing here that you cannot maybe simply share with anyone around you. Two kings. Two kings. The one that you think you lost to, but there is also one here who thinks that you haven't lost anything, actually you have them. And it's in these times when the real support of others become more visible in our lives. This is simply universe is sending you people which is gonna await that sense of love and support, that growth. But here you think that you have lost to a person. Maybe you have made this is also acknowledging of truth. You think maybe you acknowledge something, and as you acknowledge it, it was very overwhelming for you. And you were like thinking, who is gonna support me in this? But there is this person showing up, and they are like there for you. Higher forces at work, need for resolute actions, maybe a decision that you have long time thinking, but now acknowledging it, which is gonna eventually set some new journey. You wanna close yourself to the this chit chat of others. You are closing yourself to the gossips and what people think, what people would say. And because finally you have spoken your truths, finally you have spoken your heart out. There is really a man, this masculine energy is there for you. And there is this someone is like supporting you. They are supporting you in every decision you make. I see here some decisions though has been hard. Nine of Swords there, Nine of Swords there at the beginning is also an energy in which you had this maybe anxiety or this tension, which was also harming the heart, the frequency of the heart. So this tense, you are getting rid of that tense state of mind. We have the cross, so of course this car is actually suffering associated, but this happens usually in your mind, and this is how you deal with it, because you speak your heart out about this. So what has been like troubling you, you are speaking your heart out of this. Maybe this was deep-rooted or repressed issues in you. It's like they started to resurface, and you maybe wanted resolve, but the only way out maybe is to like speaking them, because keeping something just simply does not work. And maybe you are doing this in a very slow, very silent way, but you are definitely preventing something which has a potential to be like a mental torture for you. Maybe as a result of some previous circumstances, and if you have been through a mental like torture energy which was affecting the matters of the heart here, now these circumstances actually forcing, and maybe a higher power is forcing you to change your attitude about this or beliefs, no matter how painful it seems, you're gonna speak them out. Maybe reverse victory, this is not gonna make you win, but it's gonna make you win the respect of someone, and support of someone. The things you are winning here is much more than you think you lose. I feel there is this person, and after these changes and these situations you go through, it's likely that you're gonna make this forecast together for a better future with them. There are absolutely things that you are not going back to that situation. You are not going back to that state of mind again. You know that that has been a time, there is a time for change. I mean, the mind and the heart. So this is our internal energy. Even sometimes we think we are not eternally ready for some changes. Sometimes we seem to be ready, but externally we feel we are not ready. But here, the new directions are making itself, and eventually putting you into, you know, a situation that you really need to speak. And I thought you have been experiencing some self-doubt, doubts about maybe speaking out or a new venture. This new path will require all your good spirits and vitality. You think maybe Nine of Wands is like this was like too low now. It was too low to accomplish, but there is no sense of rushing here. A person is reminding you, and they are at your presence, and they are like saying you wait until the time is ripe. But it's like you have come a long way and you have done what you need to do so far. I think that your hidden interior is changing. This is reflecting itself to the exterior events. Around this time, I think you are also paying a lot of attention to your inner world of dreams, imagination, intuition. There is this awareness also developing in you. You are realizing how inner world is really important rather than maybe some outside or external victories, which is actually not gonna give you anything at all for the soul development, but they are just some visual things like from the outside appearance. This is more about you are working on your inner world, inner self, and how this is also reflect back to a person who want to be like there for you. Because here, this first two energy is like you are attempting to hide something, but actually you are revealing it. Because the moment you encounter with your inner self, through that intuition, you get this message from your higher self that this needs to be revealed. This needs to be first though discovered by you, and it needs to be brought forth. Because it's your secret self longing to be recognized by, we have the King of Cups here. What has been veiled so far is coming out. I think this is a very mystical time for you, Leo. I feel like you are actually experiencing the power of your invisible world, and this is not victory or others appreciate you for the some accomplishments, but what your inner world is really communicating with you. Because that this inner change needs to happen before it manifests in the outer material world. Your attunement with your inner energy and that invisible resources you carry is so acute now. It wants to come out and you speak it out. And there is a person who really wants to hear that from you. Something within you is expressed. Something within you is no more in chains. This is a situation you have put your heart out. There was maybe a day-to-day routine you were up to, but you were like now removing yourself from that everyday routine or day-to-day thing. It's like new situations, new people, new ventures, and this special someone, they are all more actually helping you to tap into your deep inner core here. You really need to trust your inner voice. You really need to trust your spiritual awareness there. And of course, you have two kings in this reading. This usually speaks about some kind of course, it can be sometimes alliance between the kings, but there is something in the public recognition, publicity of something is becoming also important here. But whatever gonna come also public from you, or things you are somehow connected with, they need to be true. They shouldn't be things that has to be hidden, or they all need to be so much authentic and true there. King of Swords also here can be like with the victory card, a person who has a power in a situation, like they have this authority energy. It can represent, maybe there is this person, a lawyer, a researcher in your life, a teacher type person, who communicates, maybe a person in the field of course, communication or military, or a consular. There is someone also telling you that a particular outcome you were expecting maybe is not actually the one that is meant to serve you. They are like showing direction, what you really need to concentrate upon at this time. Someone here is really communicating you so well. In the communication level, they really correspond with you. Some type of a maybe breakthrough you can make at this time, and maybe this person is like making you to speak, and you know, whenever you become ready to communicate something, you are just letting it out. Because here there is no wrong timing, and all these are happening in some type of a right time. Nine of Wands is eventually you're gonna come strong out of this. Even you feel exhausted, even it feels like a battleground, but this is gonna ultimately reach a conclusion. The job is done in the end. You spoke it, or you proved it, and aftermath you gain the respect of a person, and you have this particular discipline for something, and you have the ability to plan things with a person. Maybe through like a dialogue, you need to plan something together with a person, and you can move forward with them with a sense of purpose, with a sense of direction. If there is an opposition you still find from public, from outside world, or the crowd you have, or the group, or you have spoken your truth, I think your strong courage will prevail here over all opponents you will be also facing. The Love card, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, again Nine of Wands. The heart energy is here. Yeah, it's like speaking a painful truth, or whatever this truth for you, or this heart communication, you are achieving this, and then you are taking its consequences, because it's like, okay, now there is this new fact and I have to adapt to it. And like maybe exposing something you have been go through, and you will be seen as the survivor of it. So whatever people were like perceiving you, now they are perceiving you in a different way, and you get a lot of support from people around you for this. This is really, this month, at times it may feel like a courageous action coming from you, Leo. And the amount of here support you are getting for this, it can be really on a great level, and there is someone here you can forge some new and deeper bonds. Maybe there is also a karmic connection for you in the end, but karmic here, I'm not using it in a negative sense. It's just in the fashion that things are coming to that point with that person, like something meant to start for you, or there is this kindred spirit person, or maybe this is gonna be a formal business partnership for some of you, but there is a new connection presenting itself. You are at the like eyes of the others, or like some people are waiting, some news may be coming from you, but maybe it's like you speak something, sometimes you think that this is not gonna be well received by the others, but actually you are getting a lot of appreciation for that you have spoken. It's like the end of that silence for you somehow. So there is some kind of a encouragement story in your reading that may have some future opportunities, also some lessons to it, but I think everything will be so much well received. In the end, this is your story, and I'm sure it's gonna be meaningful at this time. You need to stand strong in this. This may be some people living in your life, but there will be new people also joining you. So you need to seek for that new adventures. You need to seek for that that new person who wants to like connect with you, because there is the sympathies of someone, and their sympathies towards you is beyond really words. There is a person who is very kindly disposed, very they are like a figure, they are like being that fitting into that role, let's say. And this is someone that who is worthy love, and you can depend on them, and a person who can be relied upon. They are coming for you when you need them. So this is gonna be your favorable result, okay? Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Hoping to see you in the next readings. Thank you so much, and ciao for now.